you'll be covering the area of the hungry ghosts, and you'll be looking at addiction and from heroin to workaholism. And like, what will that part of the workshop be addressing?
Well, now, so again, the Western view of addiction, by and large, is twofold. The mainstream view is that addictions are choices that people make. And therefore, from Ireland to England to the United States to Canada, just about everywhere, we punish people for making bad choices. By the way, we also arbitrarily decide that certain addictions are not okay, like heroin, but other addictions that are in fact more likely to kill you, like cigarettes. I'm not talking about overdoses, and a heroin overdose will kill you, but chronic use in a non-overdose amount is less dangerous to your health than chronic cigarette use. I'm just stating a medical fact. So it's somewhat arbitrary. What we decide is a bad choice and what is okay to sell in corner stores. But anyway, the idea is that it's a choice and that people are doing this willingly and consciously, which is what the whole legal system is based on. Now, the medical view, which is more advanced, is that it's a disease of the brain, addictions we're talking about, particularly substance addiction. And this disease is largely based on genetic predisposition, about 50 to 70% genetic predisposition. Again, it's either a conscious choice or it's a biologically determined event. I say it's neither. I say that addictions in every case are an attempt to soothe oneself, to regulate oneself, to escape from emotional distress, and that's based on childhood trauma in every single case. Trauma of various degrees and forms, but nevertheless trauma. So the addiction actually is a coping mechanism rather than a disease. People are tending to cope with the distress and pain and isolation in their lives. And Johann Hari, in his book, Chasing the Scream, in which he has a chapter on my work, makes the same point, that addiction is a loss of connection. I say it a bit more strongly. I say addiction is a response to trauma. Therefore, the healing of addiction can't be restricted to the stopping or prohibition or training out of the behavior. It has to deal with healing the underlying trauma, which is possible if we're aware of it. Not possible if we're not aware of it. And the average physician, I dare say, whether in Northern Ireland or Ireland or elsewhere in the UK or Europe or Canada, North America, United States, never even hears the word trauma in all their years of training, let alone knowing how to deal with it. They never even hear the word. So we're totally unequipped to deal with the realities of addiction.